straight line, on a curve, hairpins. I have no words. Lovely GTI screen, lovely GTI seats as well. I love this finish on the dash right over here, and the upper part is soft touch material. Visibility is great. A big fan of this. They claim 0 to 100 in 5.9 seconds. First, the sound. Long clip. Phenomenal, and this can be done with one hand as well. This thing is sold out for the Indian market, and yet this video is very important and makes sense. Why? Well, this is what dreams are made of. The Golf GTI Mark 8.5. This is the latest evolution of a true icon. With this facelift, Volkswagen has refined the already sharp lines of the Mark 8, giving it a more confident, modern and an unmistakably GTI stance. Up front, you are greeted with a sleeker, more aggressive face. The LED matrix headlights are now slimmer and meaner, connected by an illuminated LED strip that cuts across the grille, a futuristic touch that adds width and presence. The redesigned bumper ditches the fussy details of the outgoing model and brings back the clean, motorsport-inspired honeycomb mesh, subtle but purposeful. Move to the side and the silhouette remains true to its hot hatch roots, tight, taut and athletic. The shoulder line runs clean from the nose to the tail, emphasizing the GTI's planted posture. And the alloy wheels, they give the Golf an aggressive stance that's all business. The red brake calipers and the signature GTI badging complete the look. Sporty without being shouty. At the rear, the tweaks are subtle but effective. Revised LED tail lamps with animated sequence, a blacked out diffuser and dual chrome exhaust tips round the update. It's familiar yet undeniably fresh. Dimensionally, the Golf GTI Mark 8.5 stays compact and agile. This one is of course longer than the i20 line, just for example, but it sits lower. It strikes the perfect balance between urban usability and dynamic handling. It's a size that's ideal for tight city roads, spirited weekend drives or even daily commutes, especially in markets like India where space and performance both matter. For me, the Golf GTI isn't just a car, it's a design evolution built on decades of legacy. Always refined, never diluted. Now the Golf is sexy on the outside and it's sort of sporty and practical and premium on the inside. As compared to Generation 8, this 8.5 has some changes. For example, the infotainment screen and system is updated. You also have a touch panel to control the functions for your AC, for example. This area, of course, is tilted towards the driver. I love this finish on the dash right over here, and the upper part is soft touch material. Lovely GTI screen, lovely GTI seats as well. They are not power adjustable like the R line, even that's manual. These are manual as well, but they hug you really very well. This area is clean, it's minimalistic. Of course, no manual handbrake, so that area thing goes off. Even the gear shift lever is small, it's sporty. Practical add-ons, you're pleased to keep your phone 1 and 2 on this part. Couple of cup holders, and the visibility is terrific. Love the dials, it gives you a sense of a connected screen as well over here. And for the lights, the operation is on the right side. Again, it's a touch panel. Overall, sporty, practical, spacious as well. I stand 6 feet tall. You can see I have a couple of inches of headroom left over here. By the way, shortcuts for your assist right over here for ADAS, for climate control, for driving modes, and for the main menu between the central AC vents. A few things will be missing in terms of creature comforts, but remember, the whole aim of the GTI, Golf GTI, is to entertain you, is to excite you, and that is what it does. Still, space at the back, it's a long hatchback, for your family and friends. Let me show you space at the back. Things at the back, this seat is for a person who's 6 feet tall, and I stand 6 feet tall as well. I have a couple of inches of knee room left over here. Even the headroom is not bad because I don't have a panoramic sunroof, it's a smaller one, so this area liberates my headroom. Overly black interiors at the back. Overall, does feel spacious, not claustrophobic, and practical add-ons. We have map pockets behind both the seats. We also have your cell phone pockets right over here. AC controls on this part seems to work very well. We are in indoor with the summer heat, and I do see 2 C-type charging outlets. This area, the hump is pretty prominent, so this is more of a proper super fast 4-seater as compared to being a 5-seater. We do have independent headrest, although if you have a child or a young adult or on this place, he or she will have an independent headrest right over here. Alright then, the numbers first, and I'll start with the acceleration run. We have multiple GoPros inside our car, 1, 2 and 3, trying to capture everything in a nice way. And how quick, how fast is it? AC off, I'm in the sport mode. Let's launch it, and when you launch it with your full brake and full power as well, see what happens on the left side. Launch control program active. There we go. 100 already. 140. 100 miles per hour. Look at the way it's gaining momentum. Look at the figures on the screen. We're 190. Add 200. Add 210. Add 220. Bonkers. Of course, you won't be doing these speeds on a daily basis, but it's more about the punch that the Golf has. 2000cc turbo, of course, a crazy amount of power and torque, and of course you have a great gearbox handy. All these elements come together to give it this kind of a juice up. They claim 0 to 100 in 5.9 seconds, and I've been told you're using normal regular petrol, no high octane 97 stuff going on over here. Normal petrol is being used. It's 36.5 degrees now. The cars have been doing this for the last 3 days, and yet no complaint, no issues from the engine, no heating up. This is what engineering is all about. But more than that, acceleration, there's a icing on the cake is the top speed figure. We did that as well at Nat Tracks. The best place to really push the car, and also on the bank right now. This is a serious bank. Look at this. This is supposed to be used when you're going fast, so I'll come down. So what is the top speed like? Have a look. We're doing 200 plus on a bank, on a curve. You can see the road behind me. We are tilted, and 200, but it will do more once we have a straight coming up. We'll do a top speed run for you. The AC is running, cocoon in comfort. Once again on the speedometer, 200 at Nat Tracks. Safe to do it right over here. And let's go for the kill now. Superb. Straight line on a curve, hairpins. I have no words. Moving on, when you want to be in the sleeper mode, you don't want to be pushing around in the 7th gear at 1500 RPM, engine a little sleeping, you are still doing 90 plus. So If you are going to be doing cross-country runs, expressways are really becoming, increasingly becoming more and more visible in parts of India. 1500 is nothing, you know, so it can do your cross-country runs in a very easy manner. Of course, we do have only tarmac here, no idea about the ride quality, which to be frank will not be comfortable. You have low profile tires, suspension is tuned to take this kind of a load at high speeds or around curves. So yeah, ride, if the road is nice, no issues. Visibility is great, a big fan of this. It's a performance oriented super hatchback, and yet look at the visibility. This area is low, large windows, no issues about it. These seats, they hug you so very well, and typical German interiors on the inside, which will last ages and ages. You will not feel bored of them. They age really very well. Next on, if you live in a place which has twisties, mountains, hills, I'm sure you want to know the behavior of the GTI. In that regard, for that we have a test track also available. The fun part with the Golf, and thankfully Volkswagen have picked up nat tracks. We have a stretch cordon off only for us. Been doing this for the last 15 minutes and really want to talk to you as well. First the sound and then the grip. Phenomenal. Long left. Phenomenal, and this can be done with one hand as well. That's the kind of 120. That's the kind of phenomenal grip levels the car has, the tires, the dynamics, the chassis, high speed, the way it cuts through here, the confidence, the visibility, the steering feedback. You know, all those boxes you have in your mind are ticked with this one, including the brakes. You know, it's a very fast car, but thankfully you do have the brakes to take care of that. We'll do one more round, and the green you see is genuine. It comes in when you have a fantastic car at your disposal. And the sound, thankfully we have a very fast stretch for us, but I can go at 130, 140, 150. It picks up speed so rapidly, even at higher speeds. Last night in the dark we were doing on the bank 160, 170 as well with light drizzle. But again, the confidence that a Volkswagen will give you, the Golf will give you, allows you to invest into the machine, your life, your emotions, and then you start understanding why these are special and these are sold out. Superb. Isn't this what dreams really are made of? I'm sure a lot of you watching the video right now have grown up thinking about, dreaming about seeing the Golf someday on Indian roads. The day is finally here, but unfortunately it's a sold out model, and for the right reason. It's got multiple personalities. It can be your sleeper car, it can be a car you can use on a daily basis, or it can be a car that will put to shame other sports cars that cost double the amount. That's the kind of package Volkswagen is offering with the Golf GTI Mark 8.5. No doubt this has to be the most fun to drive and intoxicating stock car I've driven in a long time.